Hey guys! So today I have a review for you. I'm really excited because I've wanted to try this brand for a really long time, and I finally got the chance to. They contacted me and asked if they could send me some polishes so that I could review for you guys. And I just about died. I was so excited because I've heard so many people talk about them and I've just always wanted to try them. So they sent me some beautiful polishes. Do you guys know what brand this is? We're talking about Madam Glam, and I am just so excited. Just about every other YouTuber I know has talked about, well, not everybody, but you know what I mean. A lot of YouTubers have, nail polish YouTubers that is, have talked about Madam Glam and really been pleased with their formulas and their polishes. So I was so excited to get the opportunity to try them. These are the 4 that they sent me. I picked these ones out. And as always with any review, whether a company sends me products or I buy them myself, I'm always 100% honest with you guys. I hope you realize that. Sorry, my phone's going off. I hope you trust that because that's just who I am as a person. You can ask anybody in my personal life. I'm overly honest sometimes. So they did send these to me for free. They're not paying me or anything. They did send me the products though, and I'm giving you my honest 100% opinion. So I guess we'll just start with the polish I'm actually wearing on my nails right now. Actually, really quick before we do that, I always forget this part. When I try a new brand, I like to show you guys some of the packaging and stuff because I want to know that kind of stuff. So they're in these longer kind of square bottles. It doesn't say anywhere on the bottle how much is in it, so I don't really know if these are bigger or smaller bottles. I can't really tell just by looking at them, but it is a really sleek design. I really do like the design. So as you can see, it's really sleek square design, and it's got kind of that indent in the middle. Super love it. And the cap is also square, and at first when I saw that I was like, oh no, because I hate it when you have a square top or something and then you screw it on and it's it doesn't line up as a square anymore. Bugs me to no end. But these have the pop-off top so that you can realign. If it gets all crooked, then you can realign the top part. So that's good. And the brush is kind of like a medium paddle type brush. It's not a super wide one, but it is a flat brush. I really like this brush for the application. The only thing that I don't like about it is that the stem is maybe just a little bit long. I mean, it's because the bottle is so long, but I do find myself needing to kind of scrape off the stem a little bit so that a lot of polish doesn't fall to the tip, but it's not a huge deal to me. But there is the skinny part of the paddle, and there's the wide part. So, pretty nice brush. Alright, I think that's everything I have to say about packaging, and now we can get on to the polish. The first one is the one that I'm wearing right now. I actually swatched all these, and then when my nails were longer, and then I cut my nails and I was just I need to put this back on. That's how much I love this polish. Out of everything else that I'm dying to wear, out of my huge stockpile of all the nail polish that I need to wear, I put this one back on because it was just so amazing. This one is called Your Majesty. It is so beautiful. I'm so happy that I have this in my collection. Blue is my favorite color and my favorite nail polish color, and I'm sure that I have a blue similar to this in my collection. However, I don't know that I've ever put on a blue nail polish that is as bold and punchy as this one. Maybe I have similar shades of blue, but they are not nearly as this one is. You know what I mean? It's just a really poppy, punchy blue. It is gorgeous. This might be my favorite color ever. This shade is just so beautiful. And it is a beautiful one coat nail polish, okay? So amazing. The formula, I mean, it's slightly on the thicker side, but in a good way. Sometimes formula can be like thick in like a gloopy, gross way. This is like a thicker, creamy formula. So it glides really easily and it spreads really evenly over the nail. And I just really, really love the formula. That kind of thicker formula is kind of something that I've noticed with most of these polishes. They have a more thick, but in a good way kind of formula, which makes it really opaque. So yeah, this one is one coat. Like I said, super quick and like creamy and amazing. This one actually dried really, really fast, which I was surprised by because it's so thick. I thought, you know, a lot of thick nail polishes take a long time. This one was really quick drying and absolutely no staining. So I was very pleased with that because sometimes blues and greens and stuff that are like this, you know, they tend to stain, but this one, nothing. I would say maybe the only downside, and I wouldn't really consider this a downside at all, and some of you may know what I'm talking about, but some of you may not. Certain blue nail polishes have a certain kind of smell. It's a very difficult smell to describe. It's not like disgusting. It's not like really overpowering. It's a regular nail polish smell. It's just a different kind of nail polish smell. I don't know if I'm making any sense. Some people really don't like that blue nail polish smell. Like, I don't know if there's a certain pigment or something that creates that smell, but certain blue nail polishes I've tried have it. This has it. It doesn't bother me, but it's something, if you hate that for some reason, you know, it's good to know. But I absolutely love this polish, and I'm like literally so thankful and thrilled that I have it because I know that I will use it like crazy. Like, I'm already wearing it a second time. That's how much I love it. So, love this. That was probably a really long rant about that one polish, but anyways. All right, so the next one that I picked out, and this might be my fault. I do not usually, in fact, I never do this. When I like review things for you guys, I try and have like a blank slate. Like, I try not to know anything about the polish. Maybe I'll know things about the brand, but like I try to not do any research. I don't look up any other reviews. I don't, you know what I mean? Like, I just try and like stay away from all that to try and keep my opinions as unbiased as possible. This, however, I chose because I've heard other people talk about it and because other people have said they love it so much, and I just really, really wanted to try it. And unfortunately, I think that maybe has tainted me a little bit. This is Mint Cocktail. It is obviously an amazingly beautiful lime green. I have heard other people say that this is very similar to the way I described this one, with a thick, like easy, like one coat formula, like a one coat neon is what I've heard people say about this. I don't know if I got a bad batch, but this was about as opposite from a one coat as you can get. This for me was a really thin, watery formula, not at all like the other, Your Majesty, completely opposite formula texture, really thin and watery. I got it opaque in 2 coats over white. 1 coat over white was kind of patchy and uneven, so I did do 2 coats over white, and on its own, I could not get it opaque. I think I did 4 or 5 coats before I just kind of like called it and was like, no, because it kept getting kind of uneven and kind of bleh. So yeah, and it also takes forever to dry. I don't know what it is. That's what makes me think that I got a bad batch, because not only is it like so not like the other ones that other people, like I know Miss Holly Berries and stuff, she absolutely loves this polish, and I know that, at least I think that's who talked about it. I'm pretty sure it was Miss Holly Berries. But like it's not at all the way they describe it. So that's what makes me think that it's like totally a bad batch or something. I just got a dud or something like that, because it is so thin and watery, and just, honestly, I really don't like this. If I get a chance to try the nicer formula, the ones that people usually talk about, then I think that I would feel a lot better about it, because the color is just absolutely amazing. But I just did not like the formula. And it is a beautiful neon, but unfortunately I've used other neons and other neon greens even with better formulas, so I don't know. I just don't like this one. So sorry, Madam Glam. This one isn't for me, but I think you guys need to know, you know, if you're going to purchase, you know, the thing about indie polish is that sometimes there is variety. So sometimes you'll get a really, really good one. The batch will be really, I mean, because they're hand mixed, you know what I mean? So that's actually the beautiful thing, honestly, about indie polish is that not everything is exactly the same. But yeah, I still really, really do love the color, so I'm happy I got to try it. Alright, the next polish is another beautiful blue, because I just can't help myself with blues. This one is called Blue is the One. Sorry, I'm looking at my notes, by the way. This one, I don't even know if I can, like, describe this to you guys. I love this one. Not necessarily as much as I loved Your Majesty, but close. This is so gorgeous. Very, very, very similar formula to Your Majesty. Like a thicker but really creamy formula. This one was almost opaque. It was opaque on some nails in one coat. Maybe that's just like my application could have been better, you know? So I'm calling this like an almost one coat nail polish, just because you get what I'm saying. But you could probably get away with one coat on most nails. But yeah, this is just so beautiful. It is a super, super, super dark, almost black blue, but there are these beautiful, like, bright cobalt shimmers in there. Oh my god. I just about died. It's so pretty. I don't think that I was able to capture the glitters the way that they are in real life, like in the picture that I took. I don't think you can really get the sense of how, like, deep the glitter is and like how multi-dimensional it looks on your nails. This is just so beautiful. Application super creamy. Like I said, it's just so nice. And no staining with this one either. It's just so pretty. I just love this. So the last one that I got is another one that I'm just telling you up front, I absolutely love this polish. Another reason that I think that this green one is like a dud or like a mistake or something, because the other three are like so phenomenal, like in formula and everything. So yeah, but anyways, this one is called Hollow Fever. Oh my god. This is so gorgeous. This is kind of like a magenta-y, purpley pink base with crap tons of glitter. It is a glitter polish. Like, it's almost impossible to actually see the base nail polish because there's so much glitter in there. Like, it looks like glitter is the base. So, so beautiful. This was 2 coats to be completely opaque. Definitely not something that you would want to, like, put over something. It's way too dense of a glitter to be a topper. It's a wear on its own kind of polish, but that's why I love it. It is just the most beautiful glitter bomb of, there's holographic holographic glitter particles in there, obviously because of the name Hollow Fever. It's really hard to tell in this light, so excuse me for that, but it looks like there might be gold glitter as well as holographic glitter, and like smaller, like the pinky purpley glitters. The gold could be part of the holographic, and that's what I'm having a hard time telling in this light. But regardless, it like shines like a rainbow, and it is so beautiful. The picture doesn't do it the justice because I couldn't get the hollow to shimmer the way that it does in the sunlight, you know? But yeah, it is mildly textured because it's so glitter dense. It's not like a pixie dust, or it's not one of those that's like meant to be textured, I don't think. It's one that is just because there's so much glitter in there, it just ends up having kind of a bumpier texture. But not bad at all. Put a top coat on it and you'll be fine. There's no top coat in my picture, so you can kind of see, you can tell it's not like horribly textured or anything. It's just, yeah. And also the application on this for a glitter was just absolutely phenomenal. There was no like dabbing or anything. It went on perfectly smooth. It went the application was kind of like how a pixie dust goes on. You know what I mean? How the glitter is always evenly spread and everything, but it's not like thick like a pixie dust. I don't know, maybe that was a bad comparison, but it's just a very smooth, easy to apply glitter. It wasn't hard to get it even across my nails, so very thankful for that. And this one was another one that was fairly quick drying. It's a thicker-ish formula, but it was still quick drying, so yay for that. So all in all, I am very pleased with the polishes that I received from Madam Glam. I think that it's definitely a brand I would try again, and love to try more polishes from. And I know it's a fairly well-beloved brand here on YouTube, so if you get the chance to check them out, I would if I was you. I will leave all of their links down below, so definitely check that out. Remember, this video is not sponsored in any way, and that I'm always honest with you guys. And yeah, if I was you, I would maybe stick away from the mint cocktail because I did not have a good experience with it, but the other ones are just so... This one in particular. If I had to give everything else away, or any of these, that is, not like all my polish, but I'm not prepared to make that kind of commitment yet. But if I had to, you know, only get one, I would get this one. It is just so beautiful. This is Your Majesty. Perfect formula, perfect color, perfect pop. Just love it. So yeah, absolutely love this. Absolutely love the polishes that I got from Madam Glam. Thank you so much, Madam Glam, for sending me those polishes to try so that I get to let you guys know what I think. And I hope you're having an absolutely fabulous day. Let me know what you think in the comments down below, and I will talk to you later. Bye. Whoa, the lighting is funky. Can you hear them talking? Somebody sounds pissed off. A lot of different YouTubers and stuff talk about them, and I'm just, oh my god. Do you see the line on my face? I'm gonna try back here. No, you can still see stuff on my face. God damn it. That was another really long-winded, what do you call that? That was another really long-winded response for...